Please use star code Aquila when buying Robux or Premium. These are all of my social media accounts. Enjoy the video! Hi everyone, it's Aquila. Welcome back to my channel, and this year I started a brand new Bloxburg roleplay series where I'm a single mother raising my daughter Ella. I'm super happy that you've been liking it so far. But I introduced the series with a house tour, and ever since I posted that video, I've been getting so many requests on a house layout. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today, and I'm super excited. As always, if you do decide to rebuild this house and use it for, let's say, your roleplay videos or just to post it on social media somewhere, please remember to credit me by tagging my channel in your description box, mentioning me in your video, or tagging me on social media. Also, keep in mind that this is only a layout video. I will not be decorating this house, but just to give you guys an estimated amount of how much money you will need to build this house, I will have the price of the layout and also my decorated version on the screen. So hopefully that's helpful. And with that being said, let's get started. Here's the overall layout for the house. It's a 1-story, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1-car garage house. Although I think you could fit 2 cars in the garage, but for my house, the way I decorated it, I utilized half of the garage as a laundry area. So it's up to you. And also keep in mind that you do not have to decorate this house the exact same. I would appreciate it if you guys kind of did your own thing if you are rebuilding this house for your roleplay series. But I do understand that it's harder for people to come up with interior sometimes, so I completely understand. But I really love this house. I think it's a really good starter home. Also, if you're just looking to downsize. So take a picture of this, screenshot it, do whatever you have to do. That's the first floor, and this is the 2nd story. I know it's a little hard to see, but once we start adding in the walls, it's gonna make much more sense. Here's another view of both of the stories, and then the view of the first story. So as I'm building, I'm gonna go around and let you guys know which section we're working on, and we'll just take it from there. As you can see, I have already placed the pillars down just to speed up my process a little bit. But once again, I'm gonna try and take it a little bit slow so you guys can follow along. So this is the wall with the front door. Should I have the grid on or off? I think I'm gonna keep it on actually. So there's the front door, and we're gonna start from the right. So this wall, when you're building, you want to make sure you're not making one big wall, and I'll get more into that in a little bit, but try and stop where you guys see me stopping. So, just go from here. Like you see the squares where the fences are placed, try and keep it exactly like that. So this wall belongs to the first bedroom, and this wall belongs to the bathroom. We're gonna keep going around like this, but what I meant by don't make one big wall was don't do this because these are separate rooms, so you want to be sure to stop. So when it's time to paint the walls, you don't have to delete it because you want one room to be one color and you want the other room to be another color, if that makes sense. So this is the bathroom right here. This is everything we have done so far. Let's continue. This space right here is actually just a spacer. So there we have it. Now let's face the front again, just in case anyone is struggling. So like I said, this is what we have done so far. So that's the front door. This is the entryway right here, and then to the left this leads into the garage. So build one little wall right there, then we're gonna go down 2 squares and then 1 square. You can go ahead and make this one big wall as well as this one, and then we just have to close it off right there. Perfect. Now let's go back to the right. I know I said we were gonna start from the right and I kind of switched over a bit, but it's okay. This right here is the closet, but now that I'm thinking about it, if you want to make this a 2-car garage, I mean, I feel like you could still fit 2 cars and a little laundry area, but you can also put a washer and dryer in here too. But I wanted to use it as a closet. Now, going this way, this is the second bedroom. There we go. But feel free to make these rooms whatever you want them to be. If you want this to be an office, make it an office, a workout room, whatever your heart desires. And now this wall is to the living room. And this whole section right here is the kitchen. So there's the kitchen wall, and then we have another storage area in the kitchen, which is actually the pantry. These 2 walls right here just kind of separate the kitchen from the living room. And then I ended up putting a dining table right here in the corner. So there we go. That is the first floor. And you want to place the pillars on every corner. Now, if we go up 1 level, so basically you want to go back 1 square from where the front door wall is. And then you're going to go over 2 squares and then back 2 squares on each side. Now's the time where you can go ahead and place your pillars if you haven't done that part already. I'm going to go around and add wall trim on every single wall just because it makes your build look so much more detailed. And I'll be using the flat crown molding. Okay, so I finished placing the wall trim, and you also have the option to place wall trim on the bottom too. Now we're gonna move on to adding the floor. Here's another look at the layout just in case you missed anything before we get started. But we will start right here at the front door and the entryway. Alright, there we go. We're all done with the floor. Now I'm going to place the doors, windows, and shutters. So once again, you can follow along with me, but I'm going to change my grid size to the biggest one possible. And now we can get started. For the front door, I'll be using the traditional side light door. This is my color scheme that I used for the doors. For the garage door inside, I'll be using the traditional French door. And then for the first bedroom, I'll just be using the regular traditional door. And this is what we have so far. Now I'm gonna duplicate this door and use it for the second bedroom. And we're gonna use this door 2 more times. So let's duplicate it again. And we're gonna put it right here and right here as well. So you can access the restroom through these doors. Okay, now it's time to do the closet door. For this one, I use the traditional sliding door. And for this door, I'll be using the rural sliding door. And now the last door that we need is the garage door. For this one, I'll be using the wooden one. We're done with all the doors in the house, and now we're gonna move on to the windows. I'm gonna speed this part up just a little bit because this part is kind of time consuming.
So I stay awake, I don't wanna be dreaming, 'cause my heart aches when I wake up, it's a sleeping way. Oh, why can't it be you and I? Hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm fine. Hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm doing just fine, but I'm scattered, and I cry when you're not.
I finished placing all of the windows and shutters, which means now it's time to paint the walls. The color I'll be using is linen, and the material I'll be using is the horizontal planks. It looks so much better now, and the last part we have to do is the roof. First off, I'll be using the gable roof or gable roof. I still don't know how to say it, but try and follow along carefully. Okay, so go to the roof, go to manual placement. Okay, so we're gonna start on the left side of the garage. We're gonna go all the way over and then go back to where the front door wall is. Now, be careful. You want to stay in a straight line, and we're going to go over to the bathroom wall, which is right here. Okay, so now we're going to go straight back like this, and we're just going to cover the rest of the area. You're going to want to end off right here where the corner of the kitchen is. And I'm going to change the height of the roof. And the idea is that you're going to want this part of the roof to go through the wall of the second level. And then you'll be good to go. And then we're gonna go ahead and just raise this window up to be a bit higher. Okay, so we have that part done. We're gonna go back to the same exact roof. I turned the roof off so you can see where I'm placing the point. So you're gonna start here where the first bedroom is, go over, and then go back 1, 2, 3, 4 squares and over. If I turn the roof back on, this is what it's gonna look like. You can place that. You can also adjust the height of that roof if you want to, but I'm gonna leave it as it is. And the last time we'll be using this roof is up here. So you're gonna want to take up this entire wall and go back 2 squares. And we will make the height of this roof lower.
I say that I'm alright, cry on the inside.
You can honestly stop here if you want. I mean, we have the entire house covered, but I'm going to add another roof over this entire section so we can have a patio/deck area. This time I'll be using the slanted roof. So we're gonna start off right here at the corner of the right side of the garage, and we're gonna go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, go back 1, over again 1, 2, 3 squares, and then back 1. And we're gonna change the height of this so it blends in with this part of the roof. To finish that off, I'll be adding the square pillars, 3 of them to be exact, and the traditional railing. And the final part consists of just coloring the roof. I deleted the original fence layout, and I also got rid of the wall trim so I could raise this window up a little bit higher. But here's the finished layout of the entire house.
Oh, damn.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please feel free to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Once you are subscribed, click the bell button so you get notified whenever I post a video. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong.